Next, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Pramod K. Raghav, President, Vice-Chancellor, Jayoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to congratulate Mr. Sandeep Gulati ji, his team, founder plus 9 Media, all dignitaries on the dais, EduTech expert attendees and awardees. And a congratulations to Mr. Sandeep Gulati for organizing such an event where different higher education leaders are assembling, exchanging their ideas. And it is very important because they all are learned, and this is the time when we need to exchange the ideas because the education scenario is changing. As Marwa Sahab told, other speakers, they told that this is the time when we have to compete with the global education scenario, with the global universities. A lot of global campuses are coming in India. In Gift City, Gujarat, already 5-6 foreign campuses have been opened. More than that have done the MOUs. How it will be done? So as in this summit, whole day, different discussions will be done by innovations and adaptation or utilizing the technology, we can do this. Currently, if we take a look, there is a lot of discussions going on artificial intelligence, role of artificial intelligence, generative artificial intelligence, generative AI, we are talking about this. ICT, we are talking about this. By utilizing such type of technologies, we can make this teaching, learning, and research very interactive. And the application of these technologies by the teachers while they are teaching the students and by the students when they are learning can bring very strong changes in this current scenario. There are other approaches also. For example, if we talk about NEP, we talk about a multidisciplinary approach that will also going to help us because as far as I am concerned, as far as my experience and what I'm seeing from last 10-15 years is that only core education, only the knowledge of core courses will not do anymore, will not work anymore. Students, they have to learn something extra in form of multidisciplinary, in form of, developing other skills, and that can be achieved by different technologies and different innovations. And in that, skill enhancement is the most important. And this skill enhancement will change the lives of the student and the current scenario of the education and will bring it at par with the global scenario, what the foreign campuses of the universities which are coming here, they're gonna implement. So in this line, if I talk about skill development and along with that quality of higher education, that is essentially required. In the quality of higher education, EduTech experts, different education technologies, they can play a major role. There are several challenges and prospects. For example, if I say that we all are working on the operations being taken place in the universities, in the higher education, we hardly talk about the faculty members. What we are doing for them. The faculty members, the teachers, they are the pillar. They are the soul of a university or institution. So lot of attention is also required on them so that they can be equipped. Lot of EduTech companies, they are talking about students. They have different technologies. We need some of the EduTech experts, some of the EduTech companies who can work on the faculty members. They can bring up some new technologies so that those faculty members and teachers, they can be made advanced and they can be equipped with new knowledges. Then there is a need to bridge the gap between the education and industry. Industry demands are changing. What we are teaching, that is to be changed. There was a time when we were revising the syllabuses in 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. This is the time when we have to work on our syllabuses at least one in a year, maybe more frequently than that. Except that there is a need, as the NEP says, there is a need of internship, there is a need of projects, dissertations, we were doing that. But now it is to be enhanced. More portion of this to be included into the curriculum. As Sandeep Gulati ji said, that in 2 years one can complete the degree program in the campus and 2 more years can spend in the industry. So that is the need. That's what we all want, because if we are providing the education to the student, and that student is, I use a word, sellable, that student is not sellable. If the skills cannot be sold in the market, if the student cannot earn his or her livelihood, then that education is of no use. And that can be done. I saw a word here when I saw this title, Higher Education, Innovation and Technology Summit and Awards. So this technology means the application of technologies. If I talk about innovation, it's all about innovation. We need innovation at all levels, right from prospective students up to the distributing of the degrees. So these things, when will be done, they will definitely change the current scenario of the education. Role of mentorship, very important. It is not only NAC that says mentorship must be there. If we are implementing the mentorship, then that is, enhancing the output of the student. And those mentors, slowly, they become kind of advisor for the students. So that type of things are required. If the mentorship is properly being done in a campus, then we don't need counselors. We need counselor only where the mentorship is not appropriate. And who may be the mentors? The teachers are the best mentors. Students, they will not tell to the administrators right thing. They will not tell their problems. They still do have fear, even in this such an advanced age. But to the teacher, they open up. They tell the problem. Either it's the problem related to their teaching, if they have any emotional problem, if they have any other problem going on in their life. So this mentorship will play an important role. And why I am saying this? Why mentorship? Why technology? Why innovation? Because it will make the product on which we are working useful. Only then industry will welcome that product. That knowledge by which you cannot deliver, by which one cannot communicate, by which one cannot prove himself or herself, is not of any use. And that can be done by implementing a lot of steps as I am talking about. In internship and apprenticeship, I already told, technology savvy. Technology is very important. Still we have mindset. A student is coming to the class, he's asking for the notes, we are still advocating, go to the library, take that book, or go to our digital platform, read from there. That doesn't go now work. We are in a private sector. Most of the private universities, institutions, higher education leaders are here. We have to facilitate. We have to provide the service. If we will not, then someone else do. As the global campuses they are doing. We have to make this education completely digital, completely friendly to the students. The time has gone when the student will wait for their turn. The time has gone when the student will come, will fill up a form, will take that form, a number will be given, and he will come back after 3 days. That will not work anymore. This is the time when the student is coming, or even before he is coming to the campus, the information has been given to the campus, and his problem has been solved. He is coming and he is delivered. The problem is solved. So we need to bring the technology up to that level. This is only possible when we will work on this. Artificial intelligence, if I talk about, it is the talk of the day. I recently wrote a book on application of AI in teaching, learning, and research in higher education. Most of the books we talk about, most of the books are being written, if I talk about AI, that what is AI, how it can be used, but still the students are not aware what are different sources, what are those tools which he or she can use, even at undergraduate level or postgraduate level, or even in research. So that type of books, that type of resources are to be developed to make this education at par with the global education. Then skill development will bring a change in higher education. And those skills can be imparted to the student right from the campus itself. How can we start? We can start introducing small courses of 2 credits, 3 credits in the curriculum at UG level, make the student habitual, make them aware how important skill is. So that way, the skill development that will contribute in the quality of higher education, in changing its current scenario. So all these things I narrated whole day. The discussions will be done on that. The panel discussions will be there, and definitely something useful will come out from today's summit. Next is one more thing which I would like to say here and to communicate with all of my edutech experts who are here, different edutech startups are here, different edutech companies are here, that we are focusing, as I said in the beginning, you might have not got the idea what I'm trying to say. We are focusing on operations. You edutech experts or companies are helping in identifying prospective students, how to do the marketing, after enrollment, then their examination system, then even alumni and all that. How much we are working on the teachers. I have observed that a teacher is coming, newbie teachers, or even the scholars, they don't know what is Web of Science, what is Scopus, UGC care which has been discontinued. Previously they were jiggling with it. So why not any startup, edutech startup is coming, which is developing a system who can take care of these teachers. They have beautiful ideas in their mind. They don't know how to write a patent for that. They don't know the process to that if a technology has been patented, how to transfer that technology. Let me share one example with you. Recently, we had an MOU with National Research Development Corporation, NRDC. We were having a couple of patented technologies. We discussed with them, and two of our patented technologies were adopted by them for commercialization to potential buyers. So the question is, by focusing only on the operations, by focusing only on the students, the scenario will not change. We have to equip the teachers. And to equip the teachers, we need tools. We need softwares like ERPs for what? For entire campus. Something like that must be for teachers also. Like when the teacher is writing the paper, where it will go, what is the quality of paper, if idea is there, what to do with that, how to conduct the hackathon, how can those edutech experts help a university or institution to solve this issue. So that type of edutech experts, that type of edutech companies are also required. Second thing is that private universities and institutions, they are still hesitating. Conflict of interest, there is a word. Why they cannot shake hands with each other? Why they cannot utilize each other's good facilities, good expertise? Why not to sit together and come out with a combined plan? But there is a fear. And truly speaking, there is a fear that, oh, he will take my students. Oh, no, I will not discuss. He will take my students. My students will migrate. If we will do like this, they will migrate to global campuses for sure one day. So these are 4 or 5 points which I was thinking to share here with all of you, and which I shared, that it is the time when the universities, institutions, they need to join hands in a sense so that they can use each other's expertise, each other's facilities. Second, to do something to come up with a edutech startup or companies for the teacher who can help, help the teachers also when they are in dire need. Because let me tell you, only the dean and director or the senior professors alone cannot do it. Howsoever good system we have. So if such type of digital platform is there, suppose someone is writing a patent and that has been sent to that edutech company or the edutech expert, he can tell that there is a need to correct it. How to do the next. Universities and institutions are doing at the individual level. They have established IPR cells, research and development divisions, dean research, and all. They even, gather the experts, disseminate the ideas, they do come and guide, but still in a more channelized way, in a more proper way, there is certainly a need for this type of edutech startup or edutech company which can take care also of this, all this stuff, right from curriculum development up to the patenting and technology transfer and all that, in which publications are already included. Third thing I already discussed about joining hands together. And as far as global campuses, yes, they are a real challenge for us. Why? Because they are providing faster service. If the student is coming and he's saying, I need recorded lectures, to provide him. If he's saying, I need digital notes, provide him. If he's saying, sir, take my class on Google Meet. Sir, take my class on Zoom. Sir, can I interact with you after 5 o'clock? Provide those facilities. Because what is ultimate aim? Ultimate aim is to complete the credits. And now the NEP has opened the entire higher education. You can do 2 degrees altogether. You can, do half of your credits in, while doing internship project in the industries. Multidisciplinary, if you are having specialization in one discipline, you can do PhD in another discipline. So lot of things are coming up. In today's situation, I can say UGC has opened up completely different avenues, different possibilities, and every other day, new regulations are coming to help us, because side by side, they are also welcoming foreign campuses. And the whole idea behind this is to leverage up, to lift up these private universities, campuses, and institutions so that we can provide a better quality education to those who are putting their parents' hard-earned money. What is the ultimate aim of these students? I'm seeing a change. What they want to earn money. It's so simple. They want to educate themselves. And the time is coming, and you will see in next 5 years, writing answers on an answer book will be the talk of the day. So that type of technologies and innovative ideas we need. Currently, in this current higher education system, we need to open up, and the most need to facilitate the student, and at last, equip the faculty members and teachers, provide them what they need. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you, everyone. God bless.